When we're together, we're good. But when we go out and there's other people around and I turn my back, then it just seems like the eye contact, the flirting, the talking without talking. And when I catch it, they make me feel like I'm the weird one because they all stick to each other like, well, we didn't do that. No, you didn't. And the relationship was going really fine, and she didn't tell me that she cheated on me. I found out on my own, and how I found out was I got on her phone because she got a new phone, and I had the other phone, and it just every message she got on her phone went to me too, chatting back and forth, and the sex chats and all that. And every time I asked her something about what was going on, she didn't know what the hell. She was dumb about it, and that was a dead giveaway. Gidget and I went on vacation, and we brought our friend along. She said she'd never been with two guys at one time, so I wanted to fulfill that fantasy. I wanted to give her that. And that's what we did in Virginia Beach. We was partying that night, and like her fantasies, I told her I want to know any fantasy of hers she wants to fulfill. I'm going to try to give her that. She went in the bathroom, put something sexy on. My buddy, he come out. I wanted to see, hey, talk sexy to her. She's low self-esteem. There wasn't no penetration or anything, but it was like touching and all this stuff, and all that. And I even asked her at the end, how'd you feel about that? Okay, it excited her. She didn't think I would give that up to anybody. And I didn't want to. I even told my friend. Now, nothing ever goes past this point. And the next day, I set my phone out there when I went to get a shower just to see, because it just seemed a little bit weird between them right off the bat. So I set my phone on my nightstand. I went to get a shower, and then I didn't even listen to it the whole time till 4 months later. So when I checked that video, there wasn't no video, but there was a lot of audio on there. And as soon as I popped that shower door shut, you could hear it. I could hear sexual and what they did was turn the TV at full blast. So every time that on my cameras at home, after that incident, and after I went back and checked it, I checked my cameras at home. Okay, how loud is this TV when I'm at work or something now? Boom, full blast. Okay, something's going on. One video I got from outside from my camera was I heard her say, well, you got to go out that window. So I didn't even know how the hell I was going to stop anything. I just screwed a couple windows shut. Even after I screwed the windows shut, it still didn't give me any peace because they can come in somehow. The person that knows where the cameras are set knows where the doorway is to come in. There's always a spot to come in. The only reason I wanted to catch her because if you don't have proof, you can't catch me. You're wrong. That's what she told me. So here, I'll get you some proof. And then after I even got the proof, you're wrong. I want her to be my life partner, not lie to me, be truthful, honest, my side, take my side over anybody, anytime. I'm her, the other half. We equal one person here.
I lived my whole entire life with him always being second. He never wanted to be around me, never wanted to be a part of my life. He chose to be at the bar 4 or 5 times a week. I begged him many times to quit drinking, to come home. He would show up at the kids' school events drunk. He didn't care that it was affecting us as our relationship. He would sneak out at the middle of the night. After I'd fall asleep, he'd sneak out. Sometimes he wouldn't even come home until 7 o'clock in the morning. After a while, I got tired of it. And I've told him many times, I was gone, I'm done, I'm leaving. And yeah, I didn't do it the right way, but I finally got fed up with it. I was done with my marriage, I was done with my life. I checked out of our marriage because it didn't matter what I said, how many arguments and how many fights and how angry I got, how much I pleaded with him, it didn't matter. So I decided I needed something for myself. I needed someone to put me first, to make me feel good, because you can tell me you love me all day long. If your actions don't show it, it means nothing. So I needed to find somebody that made me feel good about myself. And I did cheat. I went online, went onto a dating site. I put on there that I was married. I wasn't looking for a relationship. I just needed someone to satisfy my needs. And then you can go back home, wherever home is, there's never gonna be a relationship. So I ended up cheating on him. I didn't tell him. I didn't really care if he found out. We go on a trip with our kids. At the last minute, they bailed on us. So we have this hotel room that we have an extra bed we paid for. So he's like, why don't we see if our friends want to go? Somebody wants to fill that bed. We're like, okay. We asked everybody. Nobody was able to go on such short notice except his one friend. And he was like, yeah, I'll go. I'm like, okay, you know, I've known him all my life too, no big deal. So we go to Virginia Beach and we're having a great time laughing, you know, the whole ways down. We get there probably about 1 o'clock in the morning because we left after I got off work. And we're all just having a great time. And then Mike comes into the bathroom of where I was at, getting changed, maybe into pajamas or something. He says to me, can you put something sexy on? I said, I don't have anything. He's like, you have nothing sexy? I said, all I have is my bra and my panties and a swimsuit cover-up. He's like, well, put that on. And I'm like, okay. So I did, because we had talked about having another person, you know, before.
Threesome.
Yeah, we've talked about it. But he was not comfortable with it. That was something that he was like, no, I'm not good with. So I never pushed the issue. I figured if he ever wanted to do it, I'd let that up to him. So here he is telling me to put this on. I'm like, okay, you know, so I go in the bedroom, and here I'm in my underwear and bra and my swimsuit cover-up. And he tells me to lay on the bed. And here, next thing I know, Mike starts bringing out all of our toys. He had...
Sex toys.
Sex toys,
Okay.
yes.
So he's bringing out sex toys, and then at some point, he brings in the guy.
Well, the guy was already in the room.
Oh, he's in the room.
He's in the room, because I come out of the bathroom.
How are you feeling when you see the guy in the room?
I'm feeling a little weird, but because my husband's in control of this, I'm okay.
But is this something that you wanted?
I wasn't opposed to it.
Yeah.
But since he was in control of it,
So
I was okay.
What was the guy's face like when you walked in out of the bathroom? Was he like?
I don't know. I really didn't look at his face because I was kind of like a little feeling weird myself.
Yeah. So there's a little awkwardness involved.
Yes.
Does he act like a man that's totally in love with you?
For the most part, like, he worships the ground I walk on.
He does. He treats you very well.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, you both took lie detector tests?
Yes.
What if nothing changes?
I don't know.
You don't know? I mean, you know, Gidget, you're a 43-year-old woman. How long are you going to be unhappy for?
I don't know, Steve. I want to hope it will change. I just hope that one day he'd see.
But you know, after today, if you leave and nothing changes, then you got to pull your big girl pants up and say, I'm done. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like
But why would you want another man with your wife?
I want to know what all her fantasies were. That's what she was talking about when she cheated on me the first time with all these other guys.
So you wanted to fulfill it?
I wanted to feel, so I wasn't the guy that left out. I wanted to give her what she wants.
Do you regret that
Yes, I
decision?
do.
Yeah. So when you're in the room and you're watching her have sexual contact with another man, how did that make you feel?
It made me feel good because I seen her face.
Oh, you didn't feel jealous or
No.
bad?
Nope. No.
But afterwards, did you feel bad?
No.
Well, Michael came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked him, other than when your wife was present, since you've been married, oh, did you have a little three-way too with you?
No.
With the woman?
Me, her, and...
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, with her friend.
Okay. Other than when your wife was present, since you've been married, have you had sexual contact with anyone besides your wife? You answered no. Since the day you got married, have you ever had sexual intercourse with any other woman besides your wife? You answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and it came back that Michael told the truth.
I had no doubt.
Gidget came here and took a lie detector test. Gidget was asked, other than when he was present in the past year, have you had sexual contact with any other male besides your husband? She answered no. Since the day you were married, other than what you already admitted, have you had sexual contact with any other male besides your husband? She answered no. The results came back the same to each of those two questions, and it came back that Gidget told the truth.
Now what do you have to say? The hell that you put me through for the last 9 months?
Listen, you seem like a guy capable of change. If you went from heavily drinking to cold turkey overnight to save you're able to do things to save your marriage.
Yes.
If you let us know after a while when you get home, did he change? Did he stop? And if he is making all the effort to make your marriage work. All right?
Yes.
Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Take care.
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.